Hello, Simon and Maureen Forrest from Extracting the Richness. Thanks for joining us. In this episode, we're going to show you the best things to do and see in Broome. Join us as we go to microbreweries, pearl farms, markets, historical walking tours and the famed Cable Beach. Well, that's been an interesting 15 hours or so in our life. Yesterday we drove from Bell Gorge to Broome via Derby. And when we got to Broome, we looked for a caravan park, and what we could get was one night in the emergency space. Anyway, this morning we couldn't stay in that park, so fortunately we were able to book 6 nights in the Cable Beach caravan park. So we've moved and we've set up, and it looks like a lovely caravan park. Now we're down at Xander's having breakfast because it's 11:30 Perth time, and we've yet to have coffee or food. So we're at Xander's, but behind me, look at that water. In a moment, you'll notice that I have significantly improved my listening skills, and you'll see Maureen chat with a woman who has a very good network. It's Saturday evening, our first day in Broome, and we are down at Cable Beach about to watch the well-known sunset.
We're outside Xander's restaurant, our newest and most favouriteest place to come, because it's a short walk from where we are staying.
We were driving home from the markets, and we decided we would stop at Ganthium Point, which is on part of Cable Beach. We didn't appreciate that you could drive down onto the beach at that point, and we have, and we're going to sit here and have a quiet drink and watch the sunset again over the Indian Ocean from Ganthium Point. So many lovely things to do in Broome. We are back at Xander's having a drink and just checking out the dinner menu, because on the 2nd of July it's a very special person's birthday, aka me. We won't be here on the 2nd of July, so we're just looking for a place to have a celebratory meal. So we decided to come to Xander's. We did have a choice of going to a restaurant called Barley High, but we thought we'd get lots of lovely restaurants in Adelaide, and we came to Broome for the sun, the warmth, the sea, the whole atmosphere. So we've come to Xander's by the beach as the sun sets, and we've ordered the seafood platter for 2, which I think is going to be very delicious. Sunday morning in Broome, and there's a market. There are very few things Maureen loves more than a market, so here we are. We've just spent a couple of hours at the courthouse markets in Broome, and it's been a pretty successful morning, has it not, Maureen?
It sure has. We've had a very strong coffee and bio buns, which were quite delicious. And then I managed to find a couple of tops that I liked, and some a new glasses case that's Port Power, which is quite amazing up here. But I have a new best friend called Barb, who sells Turkish towels, and we got chatting, and she's told me all about pearls. And where to go and get them, and even connected me with her friend Pam at Willie Pearls to find her, and she will look after me.
And there's another market in Broome. This time it's the beach market, and of course we're here.
Amazingly, we are at the Thursday night markets at Broome. We also went to the Sunday markets at Broome. Now that's quite a feat for Simon. He's not into markets. However, he was making up for the fact that at Kununurra he didn't pick up the signals that I really wanted to go to the Saturday market at Kununurra. Instead, we drove out of town.
So we bought ourselves a paddle, 5 little beers at Matsos Mango Brewery, and so far the ginger beer has been a big hit. We've just had lunch at the Mango Place, which is at 12 Mile, obviously 12 Mile out of Broome. We had each a delicious mango wine pie, and mango wine and beef pie, which was very nice, and a mango smoothie, which was really delicious. The thing about this place is the setting. It is a really tranquil, tropical setting. I'll just give you a quick view of it. Saturday afternoon.
Sunday afternoon.
It's Sunday afternoon, and the Power are playing. So we have walked about 20 minutes from the caravan park in which we're staying down to the Divers Tavern, the Divers Bar, to watch the game on TV. Going inside to have a well-earned drink and watch the big match.
And we hope we'll be happy when we come out.
Yahoo! So interesting. In this bar, while we're watching the match, we start talking to another couple who are also Power Barrackers. Turns out they are also from Adelaide, live not far from us, and his mother works in Alice Springs. We meet her on the way home from Broome to Adelaide via Alice Springs. Watch out for that conversation in a later episode. Yahoo! The Power won. Just. Great afternoon.
Right, so this is one of our 8-panel oyster panels here, guys. This one's a little bit grotty.
Don't you just love it when the tour operators go out of their way to ensure you have a great tour? This is certainly the case on this tour of the Willie Creek Pearl Farm.
That's a little hermit crab. Just chuck it.
But I have a new best friend called Barb who sells Turkish towels, and we got chatting, and she's told me all about pearls and even connected me with her friend Pam at Willie Pearls to find her, and she will look after me.
And then into the shop to find Pam. Deal done, pearls bought. It's so good when you find someone who really knows their stuff. Will Thomas, who runs the Broome Historical Walking Tour, really knows his stuff. You don't walk far in this 2-hour tour, but you get a lot of amazing information about 1, the history of the pearling industry, and 2, the attack on Broome by the Japanese in World War II. We're so glad that we did this tour. In March 1942, 9 Japanese Zero fighter planes flew from that direction over Broome and strafed many Allied flying planes and warships in this bay, caused immeasurable damage. They had additional fuel tanks strapped or attached to the bottom of their fighters, which once the fuel was used they were able to discard. This gave them the range to fly from Java to Broome and back. The figurines in front of you, and you can see there's stories on them. Each figurine represents one of the nationalities that was here and was affected by the Japanese attack, and it tells the story of each of them, from the indigenous to the Javanese to the Dutch, the Chinese that lived here, the Europeans, the Australians. It's a great set of public art. We have just walked into the Sun Cinema in Broome, an outdoor cinema. Great big shed, circulating fans, and the screen is in the outdoor area. Unbelievable. This is going to be great fun. And great fun it was. Sun Pictures, Sun Cinema, Sun Picture Gardens, whatever it was called. What a treat this is. Really a normal cinema, but with half a roof and no front or side walls, and very popular. A great experience, just had to buy the t-shirt. Thanks for watching. Join us in the next episode as we travel the Broome to Cape Levesque Road. We stay at Bernarda Well. We visit the church at Beagle Bay, adorned with mother of pearl shell.